tell me whether you guys would like to partake in this as a tournament. Can we just put together, please? I'm just going to say an assortment of iconic sounds. Just iconic sounds. So if I'm going to go, I'll go 16 through 1 here, and just tell me if this is a tournament that you would like to do, yes or no. We'll do it as quickly as we can. Number 16. Is that an iconic sound?
That is the intro to Back to the Future.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How does that not put a smile on your face?
It was a
when you hear that?
16, yeah.
But I just didn't know that was an iconic sound. Give me a 15. It's a much stronger 15 than a 16, right? That's stronger.
15 is an embarrassment for that, by the way. That's like a 4-3-2.
They lost their conference tournament, so.
All right, hold on just a second. Hold on to this tournament because I want to think about this for a second. I want to give some consideration to whether or not this is something I want to do going forward because we can. It'd be pretty easy for us to come up with 68 great sounds.
Well, we have to decide pretty soon because the real tournament's halfway over.
Well, I want to throw this tournament at that tournament in the event that we don't want anything to be too perfect, too universally applauded by the fan base.
Well, good news. We have a tournament that is not.
Okay, well, I'm glad that. Well, you just told me that.
I lied. They hate this tournament.
Billy, why? What?
I wanted to make you feel better about
Billy,
it.
No, I know that. Billy, you think that I don't know that they would hate this tournament?
I don't know.
Okay, I appreciate you saying.
I'm worried
yes,
about your feelings. I don't want you to feel, So if I have to come out here and fib a little bit and tell you, yeah, it's universally
I'm not
approved,
Billy,
that's what I'll tell you.
I'm not mad at the lie. I am mad that I know that the fans aren't going to like us outsourcing our work to other fans to try to do our work.
Well, I have a spoiler alert
for
them.
Give as a prize, watch the game with Dan.
Look, at some point, if we tell the story of how this happened, that was not supposed to be the prize. That's a whole nother thing. But I don't know if they're aware of this. The Looks Like tournament was completely outsourced to the fans. They came up with all of those. We weren't writing those. It was always outsourced to the fans. Mm-hmm. And if they think that watching hundreds of terrible videos is a lot easier than just reading Jim Larinaga looks like he works at IHOP, that's not exactly how it works.
Well, but see, this is one of the wonderful criticisms that can come your way when you don't or we don't do something well. Yes, there is great frustration in working your hardest to do something less good than something that was easier. Yes, that's correct. There's great frustration in that. Yeah, that's not a great situation to have, to work a lot harder on something that becomes less good.
Going back to the other tournament, I thought that Back to the Future sound was the beginning of Springfield's favorite color. That was what I thought it sounded like.
So it wasn't as iconic a sound as I thought it was.
That's why 16.
All right, let me go. Give me 14. Give me what would be a 14 in an iconic tournament sounds.
That's real low.
Yeah, that's low.
You've got a real big impression of yourself when that's the introduction you want to make.
Bombastic.
I mean, just for all time, I want everyone to know when 20th Century Fox is walking into the room. Number 13.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Again, criminally.
Yes.
Wow,
that's a good one.
Criminally
Good
low.
tournament.
Well, but you keep saying that it's too low, but every sound we hear, they're all amazing.
Give me a 12. Give me an 11.
That's too high.
That's too high?
Yeah. All the ones we've heard already are
EA Sports is better than
What was that?
That was Super Mario Brothers when you get the extra life.
1960? What was the
For crying out loud, man. Make us look old. Just make us look old, Tony. You are. Okay. All right, yeah.
That was a great retort. 10.
What's that from?
That was better than EA Sports? Okay, guy.
I got moved by the end of that.
Where?
Yeah, there. There.
There.
What do you think happened in the game?
Somebody scored.
Scoreless game. Went to penalty kicks. Number 9.
I mean, everybody knows that's a 1 seed. Come on.
I don't know what that is.
What?
It's the Pornhub intro.
What? That's a number 1 overall.
That's a number 1 overall. I hear Ethan Budowski screaming through the walls that are soundproof. I hear him shouting, "That's a number 1."
He knows all about that Pornhub intro, I guess, huh?
Not in the state of Florida anymore, though.
No, he's got an ID.
They're workarounds.
Number 8.
That is from The Price is Right, apparently.
That's terrible.
We should have reversed the order of this.
Well, we're
seating.
doing it on the fly. Number 7.
That's good. You know you're about to watch something good when you hear that.
Yeah, that's worthy of its
The
seating.
last couple, actually.
Number 6.
What is that?
That is the Wilhelm scream. That is a very famous scream that you hear in the movies.
It's not very famous if you have to tell us what it is, though.
Who's Wilhelm?
Apparently, he was the guy that screamed, Wilhelm.
Very
fourth
famous,
member of the band.
Don't know what it is.
Can you play that again, please? It's strange to me that I don't know what these iconic sounds are.
Sounds like Zaz a little
Is
bit.
Wilhelm 2 names?
No, it's his last name.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. Number 5. Number 4.
Of course. Classic.
Number 3. Billy, what do you
That's
make?
more of a song. It's a little long.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
feel like that's a song.
Yeah, these
I
are
mean-
different categories. Sound effects and songs
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah.
It's the intro to a very famous HBO
song.
A song, yeah.
I mean, so is the song from Back to the Future.
Like the Titanic song. Is that a sound or a song? My Heart Will Go On. That's a song.
No, that's a legitimate song. Yeah.
Number 2. Man, I feel once we get to number 2 and stuff that there are some other questionable ones in here. In number 16, I think we could come up with a bunch of 1 seeds here. Number 1. So, Billy, what are you refuting? You're saying
That's a sound.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm has to go because it's a song and too long. Andres Cantor has to go because the gold call is too long.
Still don't even know who Wilhelm is.
If the goals sound is going to be there, we need a double bang in the one spot, I think.
All right, I'm going to continue with this tournament. We will see what we put together and just throw at you.
What about that
randomly.
lady from the local news when she fell doing the grapes and she goes, ow, 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 ow.
I think that might have been like one of the first things that we played again and again as a show 17 years ago, whenever it happened on live television. I think like the next day, and it feels like something that feels to me when you tell that story, and we'll play this sound for those of you who haven't heard it, because I think of it as almost one of the first sounds we ever played that sort of spread, and I guess it wasn't pre-social media, but it feels like it was it feels like it was really early in our show's history, where a woman is crushing grapes with her feet on national television, and she falls out of the grape bucket, and when she falls, something really hurts.
This is a woman. Listen to the sound she makes when she hits the floor. She falls off a platform. She's like crushing grapes with her feet, but she slips, falls right on her face, and this is what it sounds like.
Tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh! Stop! Oh, 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 I can't. Ow, 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 oh, stop, oh, stop, oh, 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 I can't breathe. Stop.
No. Oh,
boy,
dear.
I think she's actually hurt.
But
Gosh,
look at
I
my
hope she's
hair.
okay.
Somebody get me a brush. Oh, dear. Let's go to a commercial.
I had the wind knocked out of me when I was young, and no one had explained to me what that is, and that is terrifying. If it has not been explained to you, trying to grab your breath when you've fallen out of a swing and fallen on your back, and you don't know what it is to lose your breath.